Hey everybody, welcome to my plan with me for the week of February 26th through March 3rd. I am using this Caress Press Goth doll kit, which was the September mystery last year. And I'm just super excited about this. I have been waiting to use it since I got the kit. These colors are really fun. I like the periwinkle and purple. Yeah, the patterns are really cool. I sound like my voice is kind of weird, so sorry if I don't sound excited. I am excited, but I don't know if I'm sick or what exactly is going on. But I've got these Fashion People. I don't think I'll be using them, but we'll see. And then for foil, I chose Pink Hollow. So I have this Twinkle foil pack from Leonard Designs in Pink Hollow, if you can tell. And then to go with it, I have these Green Hollow solids from Leonard Designs as well. And then I have these retro underlays from Kristen's Planner, which may or may not be using. I'm just going to have to see how things look. But I will get right into the base now. Starting on the sidebar, I'm marking that it is February. I think I'm gonna put it down there because a lot of this deco is really dark. Yeah, that works. So that script is from McPlans, and this is accurate to how I've been lately. I also just want to say this green hollow, pink hollow, black turned out really cool. It looks better in person. I don't think it looks bad on camera, but it just looks even better in person because you can see the hollow aspect more. But I am doing a couple countdowns still in the sidebar. So the first one is that it is 1 week until Comic-Con. So I used the little like books deco from the kit, and then that script is from Carly Plans, which I do PR for her. So if you put Laurel in the notes during a sale or use Laurel 15, you will get my freebie in a random font. This is Font 1 Duo. And the next countdown is Until I See Olivia Rodrigo. So I thought those gloves kind of fit the look really well. They're also from the kit deco, and then that is from Carly Plans as well. Monday, the first thing I marked is that my older dog Evie, I mean, she's 6, but she's the older one. She like hurt her nose, and we still don't know what happened, but it was like bleeding on like not her actual nose, but like where her nose meets her face. It was bleeding, so we like cleaned it off and put some like Vaseline on it so it wouldn't get like dried out, but it just like really upset me and was scary because I mean, I guess stuff on the like face and head just like bleeds more. So she's okay, but that was not fun to wake up to. And I'm not even sure if like she did something outside or if it was like her like burying something invisible in her bed. We couldn't really figure out like where it started, but anyways, after we took care of that, I did print and cut some stickers because it's easier to do that while my husband is working, since his gaming computer is the only computer we have other than his work laptop, and so I don't really have a computer. Well, I don't have a computer. So I just have to kind of use his like around when he's gaming. So then I did an Amazon order this day because my blade died, and I went ahead and bought ink so that when I run out of ink, I won't have to like wait for it. Because I've been printing a lot of kits, so I'm gonna need new ink here probably fairly soon. And then I did some planning after that. I did the laundry. I like to do it on Mondays when I think of it, but some days it just doesn't happen. Then I watched Ted Lasso with my husband. We have been watching it together, like when we eat dinner typically. So it's so good. But yeah, after that, I took a nap, and it was like 8 p.m. So I was asleep from 8 to 10, and then we usually stay up until like 2-ish. So that's why I'm calling it a nap, because I woke up at 10 and then I was up until we went to bed. So it's just weird. I was just really exhausted for whatever reason. And then I ended the night by watching Grey's Anatomy. I actually completely caught up on it, which I was kind of ready for because it's a really heavy show to be just like binging, but I told myself I was going to stop watching it after Ellen Pompey left the show, which I know she's not going to be back for season 20, but I don't know. I might still watch it. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But ever since then, I've just kind of been like floundering to find another TV show because I keep picking stuff that's really short. And by short, I mean like a couple seasons, and I watch it in like 2 days or something. Because I watch TV when I'm like planning, when I'm doing other stuff, so I go through stuff really fast. Okay, let me go over these stickers first. So that is from Carly Plans Kristen's Planner, Leonard Designs, Mick Plans, SPC, Carly Plans, Leonard Designs, and Andy Designs Co. So Tuesday, I have 9 things to mark, so I was just trying to figure out like which box needed more items in. So I think it's this top one. So I woke up just exhausted and achy again. So this was not a good day, like pain-wise, like the day before was. So I don't know if it has anything to do with like the day of the week or what. I need to look back and see if like I usually feel good on Mondays or like what is doing this, because I'm curious. But anyway, I just basically like had breakfast, took my medications, and then I went back to bed. So I marked taking a nap because I did like, get up, have a protein shake, like take the dogs out and feed them and all of that stuff. So I didn't just like wake up and go back to sleep. I got out of bed, but yeah. Then I filled out our calendar. I just went ahead and like got rid of the February calendar and filled it out for March because we've got like a dry erase calendar of all the stuff I'm doing. And since March was starting this week, I thought it would be helpful to go ahead and do that. And then I organized a bunch of kits. This day I think I was actually like genuinely organizing them into categories and stuff like that. I don't think I was picking out stuff for my lineup, but who knows? I might have been doing both. I don't remember for sure. Then I realized that there was a couple episodes of SWAT streaming, so I went ahead and watched those. They're coming out once a week, so I'm just kind of watching them as they come out. Which I have a lot of shows like that right now, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. I'm just impatient and I don't want to like wait a week, and I'm not used to it being like cable where I have like 4 different TV shows that I'm watching. So for where the stickers are from, these 2 scripts are from Leonard Designs. That is from Joy of Planning, Fox and Cactus, Carly Plans. And I think she printed and cut that one. I couldn't remember if that was one I did a printable for or not. I have the file, but the paper doesn't feel like mine, so. The next thing I did was I watched Vanderpump Rules because I've been trying to watch it live when I can. It's just fun to see it like right when it comes out, and since I have the ability to, I like to. So after that, I watched the new episode of Ghosts, which is another show that I'm watching weekly. I really need to figure out like what day of the week these shows all air their new episodes on, because that way I can watch them when they come out instead of just like randomly checking to see if there is a new one. But I don't know. I have a lot going on already. Maybe I'll just watch them when I can. But then I was organizing stickers while I did that. And then I binge watched the show Not Dead Yet. I had not seen it. Like, I hadn't started it at all until this night. And I really like it. It's really interesting. I had seen previews for it because there was a new season coming up. So I saw some like ads on whatever streaming service it's on. I think it's Hulu. So I went ahead and gave it a try, and I like it. The main character is Jane from Jane the Virgin, and then her best friend is the actor who played Cece in New Girl. So, I mean, I really liked them. So that was fun. I had no idea the actor that played Cece was going to be in it. And I love New Girl. So for stickers, these are from Carly Plans. That is from Mick Plans, as well as that script, Leonard Designs, and Once More Love. And I just used that because it's called Not Dead Yet, so I thought it worked. Wednesday, I played Dreamlight Valley first thing because this was the day that the game updated with like a bunch of new content, Monsters Inc. and like Mike and Sully are in it now. There's some new story with that. I think there's a new, like another storyline that you can purchase. I'm not sure. I haven't bought it yet. And then there's a new Star Path. So I'm going to probably be playing it a lot more because they've made the Star Path harder and they're like making you do a bunch more quests than you used to have to do, which kind of sucks. But at least my March isn't as busy as my February was. So it was kind of nice to have a break from it in February since I had so much going on. So I also listened to some records while I was playing the game because I've said this before, but I just am really sick of the in-game music because I've played it for so many hours that I just don't want to hear it anymore. And so I was standing up to go and like flip my record over, and I had a blanket on because it was kind of cold, and my foot like got caught in the blanket. Like I tried to get it, I was trying to get the blanket off of me, but it didn't work. And so I ended up like tripping and falling and hurting my ankle really bad because anytime anything happens to my ankles, it like hits me pretty hard since I've just had them hurt so many times. So that really sucked. And it's so stupid that something like that just like took me out for a few days. Like I could barely walk up and down my stairs. It was extremely painful, and I'd walk like a certain way, like so I wasn't putting too much weight on my left ankle. It just sucks. Like I'm only 32. I wish I didn't have stuff like this, but it is what it is. So after that, I did some editing and went ahead and pre-uploaded my video. I watched more Ted Lasso while I had dinner with my husband. Then I actually completely caught up on Not Dead Yet because that is another one that is having episodes come out weekly. So I literally watched it in 2 days. This is what I'm saying. Like, I just watch stuff fast. So then I decided to watch a movie because I just couldn't figure out what to watch. So I watched The Weekend Away, which is like a thriller. And like I throughout the movie, I was like, okay, this is fine. This is entertaining, but like I'm pretty sure I know exactly how it ends. But they had a couple twists that I didn't predict. So that was kind of cool because I thought, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like spoil it if anybody watches it, but it was better than I thought it would be because, I don't like it as much if I can predict the ending. I don't think anybody does because it's just, we want to be surprised. So it wasn't like anything amazing, but I thought it was entertaining and I love Leighton Meester. So I would say it's worth a watch if you have time. For where everything's from, that's from Once More Love, Carly Plans, Fox and Cactus, Mick Plans. I think it's Pink Diamond Planner Co. Mick Plans, Leonard Designs, Once More Love, Carly Plans, and that's also Carly Plans. I don't know if you could see me pointing at it. I think I had it out of frame. Thursday, the first thing I marked is that it was leap day. So I'm not 100% sure if I have mentioned this on my channel, so I will mention it. My due date was supposed to be leap day, so I was born on February 3rd, so I was born quite a few weeks early, but yeah, initially I was supposed to be born then, I guess. I'm really glad I wasn't, because I would not want to only have a birthday every 4 years, but yeah, glad it worked out. But my friend Sarah was like, well, what would you have done if it was on leap day? Would you have celebrated a day early or a day late? And I was like, oh, for sure a day early. Like, I wouldn't have been waiting until March 1st. Like, I'm impatient. So I would have been like, yeah, we're doing it on the 28th. But especially because it's not even the same month, but I don't know. Anyway, it was leap day. Then I was looking at dishwashers online, like shopping for them with my husband, because in some, cosmic joke, I know that sounds dramatic, but whatever. Something huge that I wanted when we bought a house was a dishwasher, which is like pretty standard and normal, but we hadn't had one in I don't know, 5 years or something. And ours basically doesn't work. So, yeah, we're shopping for a new one currently. And we're probably going to get a really nice one because, if we're going to have one, we may as well invest in it and have something that lasts us and works well. Because right now ours is essentially a sanitizing cycle. You have to hand wash everything before you put it in. If there's food on it or grease on it, that won't come off in the dishwasher. And I know there's a level of rinsing that you have to do with a lot of dishwashers. That's fine. I'm used to that from growing up. My mom's dishwasher was like that, but you didn't have to literally completely clean everything before you put it in. It's kind of just what's the point? So clearly that's something I'm passionate about. But anyway, I organized some kits this day and was downloading new ones on the computer that I had purchased, because I think this was the day after I asked about spring kits, because I was trying to kind of fill up my lineup so I could figure out my foil situation. And so I was able to pretty much fill up my lineup, and that was really nice. Then I did some planning, and I started to watch the movie X, which is supposedly a horror movie, but to be completely honest, they were making an adult film in the movie, and the movie was more adult film than horror, and I don't want to watch that, so I stopped watching it. So I only watched probably 15 minutes of it, but I wouldn't recommend it. So then I went ahead and switched to Resident Evil, because I know I like that movie and I feel like it's kind of underrated. I like the first, I think it's 4 of them, a lot. And Resident Evil was, I believe, the first R-rated movie that I saw. I saw it at my brother's trailer back a long time ago when he lived in a trailer. And I remember him showing it to me, and of course I wasn't allowed to tell my mom, because I don't know how old I was, maybe 15, something like that. But she wouldn't even let me see all PG-13 movies, because once they started putting why the ratings were what they were, and she would see why it was PG-13, for the movie Across the Universe, she wouldn't let me watch it because of why it was PG-13. So yeah, so she was fairly strict about the movies I could watch. So anyway, I snuck and watched it at his house, and he was like, it's really only R because of the violence, so it's fine. And it really was fine. It didn't bother me, but I laid awake guilty all night. I could not sleep because I felt so guilty that I had watched something I wasn't supposed to. So fun times. if you ever watch this, Mom, I'm sorry, but also clearly you influenced me, so. Then I did watch the movie Countdown after that. It was kind of cliche in parts, but I thought it was good. It was a fun watch. I feel like I hadn't even heard about it, so I don't know if it was like straight to streaming, if it just bombed in theaters, but I mean, it was fun. So then I watched Ted Lasso again with my husband and did some foil plotting. So let me go back and say where the stickers are from. Actually, I'm just going to lay this last one down for this box so I can go over all of them together. So these are Mick plans, Carly plans, Fox and Cactus, Carly plans, Mick plans, Leonard Designs, Carly plans. And that's from Carly Plans, but it's like, it's not a font she offers in shop. I took it from her countdown, like, sheets she has, like the 4-week countdown, and cut that out because I wanted to use a script. And then that's from Carly Plans. Those three are, and that is from Mick Plans. Then these are Carly Plans, Leonard Designs, Carly Plans, Paper Share, and SPC. So this day, the first thing I did was, or the first thing I marked was we got a grocery delivery. Then I was just feeling really down and depressed this day. So I don't know why. I've been having a lot of those days lately, which I have an appointment with my doctor here soon. But it's just frustrating because I never know if I'm going to have a good day. But anyway, I did some foil plotting this day, and then I was binging YouTube. I was trying to catch up on Lynn's channel, and I'm still not caught up. But I got to like her vacation Plan With Me, or I guess the first one. I watched the first one, so I'm getting there. But the next thing I did was I just had an argument, so those are of course never fun. And then I had an anxiety attack. I was texting my friend Christine to just kind of try and help me calm down from the anxiety attack and just all my emotions. Then I did some printing stickers. I could not cut them at this point because I didn't have my silhouette blade yet, or at least I don't think I did. Actually, maybe I got it this day because I wrote print and cut in my notes. So I think maybe I did get it this day. Who knows? It's just that the script I picked out doesn't say print and cut. So that's why I'm not sure. But then I decided to start rewatching School Spirits because I love it. This was the 4th time I was watching it through. I know that's wild, but like I said, I love it. And when I love things, I am very passionate about them. So I am just watching it and waiting until they finally come out with season 2. I'm really excited that it got switched over from Paramount to Netflix because I watched it back when it was like airing weekly. And I feel like not enough people watched it. And now I know it was trending on Netflix when it got added. So I'm hoping that helps like solidify the fact that it had been renewed. But if you haven't watched it, I recommend it. It's not like super like creepy. Like, I mean, it's kind of spooky, but it's not like horror. So highly, highly recommend. But I love all the characters. I want to like go on about it, but I don't even know like who's watched it. So I don't want to be like talking your ear off about characters you don't know anything about. But if you have seen it, feel free to DM me and we can discuss. So that is from Sweet Davis Paper, Carly Plans. And then, oh, I don't know if you saw that. That's from Carly Plans. I think this is from SPC. And then those are from McPlans. Saturday, I slept way in. I didn't mark that, but the first thing I marked was that I played Dreamlight Valley, because Saturdays after like noon during a specific time frame is like when I was able to finish the Mirabelle quest I was doing. There's like animals in the game, and some of them are only there during certain time periods. And the one I needed to like take a photo with was only available then. So I finally finished it. Then I was in a ton of pain, just having like a really bad pain flare up. And so I just laid in bed with the heating pad. It felt like an endometriosis flare up, which I don't know how much I'm gonna like go into, but so I have had like expert excision surgery for endometriosis, which is the best thing you can get for it, as long as you get it from an expert. But just because they cut everything out, like all of your lesions, does not mean that you do not still have endometriosis, because it's not curable. That is a treatment. So it felt like it was a flare-up of that. Like, I'm not 100% sure. I also have just general, like, chronic pelvic pain, so it might have just been that too. But yeah, it was not fun. I did find the heating pad though, thankfully, so I was able to use it. And then I did some of my physical therapy stretches, because some of them, actually most of them, I do like laying down. So I was able to do some of them from bed. And that actually kind of helped with my pain a little bit, because it is like, that's specifically what I'm doing physical therapy for. So anyway, my husband and I did finish Ted Lasso this evening. So I cried my eyes out, as I knew I was going to. Domi had fully prepared me that I was going to, but I still cried a ton. And then I was like, this was the day I got my new blade. Okay. Yeah, I got my new blade for my silhouette, and this was the first time I had like really bad issues with printing and cutting, and like I wasted a ton of ink and paper, and it was just really frustrating, and I couldn't get it to work, and my husband wanted to play games, so I went ahead and just said, forget it for the night. And then I did some planning and watched more School Spirits. So what I will say, as far as like endometriosis, if you want like more information about it, just if you want to educate yourself about it for whatever reason, if you go to my regular Instagram, which is just Laurel Hallam, HALIM, then I've started like posting stories with both infographics and some of my story. And then I've saved them to a highlight on there. So if you're interested, that's there. But I just don't want to like take over a plan with me with it. But March is Endometriosis Awareness Month, so I will probably be talking about it quite a bit this month on that Instagram. So anyway, these stickers, that is from a kit, and I don't remember the shop. That is from Carly Plans, Leonard Designs. I have no clue. Once More with Love, Carly Plans, Joy of Planning. Carly Plans, Plan a Hannah, Stick with the Plan Co. And then these last four are also from Carly Plans. I don't know if you can hear them, but sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. We must have gotten like a package or something, because they're barking at the door, it sounds like, upstairs. But Sunday, I just kind of like sat on the porch with my husband that morning. It was really nice. I don't know, maybe like 70 degrees, something like that. So we just had like a warm front come in, and I did a little bit of reading while we were out there, and then We did paint the house, so we finished painting like the main living area upstairs. So the only stuff left to paint upstairs as far as like just walls is our bathrooms, which I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna do, and then the 2 bedrooms. But one of the bedrooms is my husband's office, and then the other one is going to be a guest bed. But that one we're not going to like paint for a while because we're going to like put new drywall in. So that's going to be a whole nother project. But it's nice to have like a decent chunk done. And our bedroom was painted like before we moved in, we painted it. Was nice to get something accomplished, even though I hate the action of actually painting. So I got an anxiety attack in the middle of painting the house, and that's another thing that's just been happening. Like, my depression and anxiety have really been rearing their heads lately. So I think I talked about this before, but like, I made a medication change with my psychiatrist. We cut my dose in half of one of my pills, and then I was supposed to go off of it, but then things started just like not being great. So I bumped back up to the normal dose like he told me I could, and I just haven't like adjusted back to it or something. I don't know, but it's not working like it was before. So that's really frustrating, but hopefully we'll figure something out soon. So I did print and cut stickers after painting because my husband was doing some of the rest of the painting. We have more than one roller, but he didn't want to get 2 rollers dirty, and pretty much all that was left was just like using the roller. So he said, just go ahead and, you know, you're good. So I did that for a while, and then since we had finished Ted Lasso, I said, hey, can we finally finish Star Trek Voyager? Because we've been watching that since like, I want to say 2019, and we would like start watching a comedy show, or like I was watching Gilmore Girls and then he wanted to watch that, and just like we kept getting so distracted. And I've seen the whole show, but he hasn't, and I was like, can we please just finish it? We have like 15 episodes left or something, so we're gonna do that. And then we played Mario Kart. We also like finished up Super Mario Brothers Wonder, so we're done with that, which is kind of sad, but it was really fun. And then I did watch the movie yesterday, which was so good. I loved it. If you like the Beatles, it's a really fun movie. I'm not sure why I never watched it because it did come out in 2019, but I've just been browsing Netflix for movies lately, so really glad I picked that one. So for the stickers, these are from Mick Plans, Carly Plans, Leonard Designs, Once More With Love, and I just think that's funny. Carly Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co., Mick Plans, Carly Plans, and Leonard Designs. So I am going to go ahead and write in, I think, just one thing, and then I will show you the finished spread. Okay, so this is my spread in full. I am really happy with how it turned out, which I feel like I have been this whole month. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.